So back in October of 2021, Microsoft had released the famously known OS called Windows 11. Now, as some of you may know, Windows 11, when it first came out, it did require some pretty sort of strict hardware requirements, allowing you to be able to install the OS onto older devices. Now, it seems that recently Microsoft have made a bit of a change to a statement or an article even on their site, and did a bit of a U-turn on how you can actually install Windows 11 onto systems that don't meet the minimum requirements. So I thought, well, I need to create a video on this. Let's jump a bit deeper into this and have a look. Now, before we do go ahead, just a quick introduction. My name is Matthew from Matthew's Tech Hub. Welcome back to the video, everyone. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and jump straight into the video. So this is an article which is actually on Microsoft's site, and again, the links for all these articles will be down in the description box down below. And this was it was actually an article that they'd released back in October of 2021, as you can see here by this blue box indicating, saying important, updated December 2024, and it says this article was originally published on October 4th, 2021, when Windows 11 was first released to the public. So this statement here is basically saying that the article is explaining as to why you shouldn't really install Windows 11 onto unsupported hardware and what risks it essentially comes with, which obviously, as we all know, obviously it can cause system to be unstable, it can cause various security issues, there's various, I'm not going to go through the whole detail of it all now, but obviously I'm sure you guys know what they are. Now, if we scroll down a little bit just down here, as you can see, they've got a pretty bold statement, because it's basically saying, it says here, the following disclaimer applies when attempting to install Windows 11 on a device that doesn't meet the minimum system requirements. And it says, this PC doesn't meet the system requirements for installing Windows 11. These requirements help ensure a more reliable and higher quality experience. Installing Windows 11 on this PC is not recommended and may result in compatibility issues. If you proceed with installing Windows 11, your PC will no longer be supported and won't be entitled to receive updates, which is quite serious. And yeah, that's probably something to really consider before installing Windows 11 on unsupported hardware, which we'll explain and look further into in a moment. But as it says here, damages to your PC due to the lack of compatibility aren't covered under the manufacturer warranty. By selecting accept, you are acknowledging that you read and understand this statement. So yeah, so I'm not surprised they put it in bold on their site because it's quite a bold statement, but they're basically saying that if you do install Windows 11, your PC won't be entitled to receive any software or security updates. And again, it's also saying that any damages caused to your device, again, due to lack of compatibility, under the manufacturer's warranty, and Microsoft are basically taking no responsibility for this, which, again, I kind of get as to why they're doing. But if we scroll down a little bit, just down here, as you can see, they actually give you the option to roll back to Windows 10. And I'll put a little video on screen now, or just show you where obviously that option is. But if you actually jump into the settings and then into system and then recovery, you will then have the option to actually roll back to Windows 10. But that option is actually only available for 10 days, and it's only available if you've specifically done the in-place upgrade. So let's say that you had a PC that was running Windows 10, and then all of a sudden you decided that you want to upgrade to Windows 11. So you've gone to Microsoft's site, you've downloaded the Windows 11 Upgrade Assistant, and you've obviously run through doing the in-place upgrade, and then all of a sudden again, you are then met with that message. But that is an in-place upgrade, and that's the only way that you can upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11, and then if you want to then roll back, because maybe you're having some sort of compatibility issues. But again, it's quite a bold statement, really, because if you scroll down, as you can see again in this blue section, it says if there isn't an option to go back or button under recovery options, going back to Windows 10 is no longer possible. And then this is the most important part here. It says the go back option is only available for 10 days following an upgrade to Windows 11. So again, so you only have 10 days to make sure your device is running okay. But if you have issues after 10 days, then you're pretty much out of luck, and you have to actually do a full format and then do a fresh install of Windows 10, which is going to be quite time-consuming and quite annoying as well. However, if we jump over to this stats counter here, this is basically showing the amount of devices or users that are using Windows 10, Windows 11, and also Windows 7 and any older or other operating systems as well. So as you can see, the top line here is Windows 10, Windows 10, Windows 10, etc., etc. So as you can see, this is going forward in the months. Now, Windows 10 at the moment, currently in November 2024, is showing at 61.83%, which is considerably higher than this blue line here, which represents Windows 11. So as you can see, Windows 11 in November is currently at 34.94%. So again, a majority of users are actually using Windows 10, but maybe they just haven't decided to make the jump to Windows 11 just yet. But it seems that obviously at some point they will be looking to do that jump. But again, if they do the jump, or maybe they've got some hardware or they're running machines that aren't supporting Windows 11, then they're going to have some serious issues, because if they have issues after 10 days, they can't roll back to Windows 10. Now, I do suspect this chart to completely change when Windows 10 gets discontinued for its end of life, which is coming up in the next few months. But again, until that happens, we're gonna be quite sort of intrigued to see how this reacts, or how the user base reacts to installing Windows 11, especially on unsupported hardware, and whether we will actually see more of that happen. So that's it really for today, guys, but let me know what you think down in the comments section down below. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, should Microsoft really be allowing users to install Windows 11 onto unsupported hardware? Or should users really just sort of bite the bullet and buy a whole new computer and then upgrade to Windows 11 when Windows 10 end of life comes? But let me know what you think about this. My name's Matthew, anyway, from Matthew's Tech Hub. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.